Welcome back to the only podcast on YouTube. I'm your host, Wild Spartans, aka Brandon. I'm here with Diesel.
Hey.
I'm also here with Hooded Man.
I don't like you.
I don't like you either. I'm also and the big Pyrocynical.
How's it going, bros?
PewDiePie.
What?
I'm disappointed.
That's it. You can put PewDiePie in the tags now.
Shit, you're right.
It works perfectly.
You're right.
Just the fucking Brandon's eyes light up. He's like, algorithm.
Okay, so Niall, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
MLG parodies.
Can we not talk about that? Can we talk about something else, please?
But it's such a good era on YouTube.
It wasn't.
It was amazing. Are you kidding
I want
me?
to forget about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you really hate it that much?
It's a little bit better than gameplay commentaries, but not by much.
But it was amazing.
It was terrible.
It was amazing.
I look back on them now, and I feel like if I didn't already kill someone by
Those
causing...
videos killed somebody.
Oh, if someone watched that with epilepsy, they'd be gone in an instant.
I mean,
they were terrible. It was just like my videos boiled down into three things, and it was
Monster.
lens flare, a packet of Doritos with a PNG, and I don't know, fucking weed or something. PNG of a weed being smoked.
How much
Maybe-
Mountain Dew?
A lot of Mountain Dew.
Maybe I'm just remembering them well because I did watch them. I watched MLG parodies in general when I was in middle school, and we had friends who just we just watched the
Oh,
shit out of them.
I don't get it because there was such a hype culture around it. Because everyone would be like,
It was-
"Oh yeah,
it
I
was
used to
funny as fuck.
watch your videos. I used to watch MLG videos," and it's like, "Are you fucking retarded?"
It's
boy?"
like the thing is though, like those parodies, like that was about as meta as it got at the time.
Yeah, it was
super ironic, like at the moment, and now
It's
like,
weird how popular they were, but they sunk so quickly. It was like such a flash in the pan. I've never seen anything come so quickly and vanish so quickly.
Why
at
did
the
they
same time.
even die?
I think because it always just turned into like the same thing over and over. It was always like build up loud noise, build up light. One thing I've noticed now is with the Fortnite edits, that's kind of like a resurgence in MLG, but
Yeah.
because it's latched onto something that's relevant like Fortnite. It's fucking blowing up because with the MLG videos they didn't have a basis or anything to latch onto, but now because it's fucking Fortnite, like you could fucking do a vlog of you flushing the toilet, and as long as you have the Fortnite default dance music, it'll get millions of views.
I think like what's really helping it now is like back what MLG montages were parodying was like fucking Trick Shot, Call of Duty
And
montage.
COD, which is
But fucking,
dead.
like well, that on top of Fortnite, and the fact that in a way it kind of like actually like took that original format it was parodying and made it into like a less ironic thing mixed with that parody of it. It like helped like kind of boost it because it was people watching good Fortnite gameplay and also like they get the comedy that they got from MLG.
Yo,
just slightly better
watching Fortnite edits makes me want to play Fortnite like really bad.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Like, do you remember those old ass how like trolling? It was this series like trolling noobs in Battlefield 3. Do you remember that? And it had like
Yes.
15 million views. The guy makes one video, vanishes, never uploads another video, and then everyone's making sequels. And all the cut like the entire video is just him getting really slick, like C4 kills and shit. Like he'll destroy a water tower, and then the water tower will fall on the tank and blow up the tank, and then. It's really good, and the top comment's always, "Yeah, I installed Battlefield 3 to try and get this kill, and then I fucking did nothing and lost the game." So, it's such a great selling point.
There's also clips of people like in Battlefield like legit just like jumping out of their plane, killing somebody midair with a sniper, and then getting back out of the plane.
jumping into
They get in the dude they
that
kills
shit's the
plane.
best.
Yeah, stuff like that. So it's Battlefield is fun.
You can do
they
some
ruined
stupid
Battlefield.
you
but-
They
can do
got
some
lazy
stupid
with
shit.
They
that.
got lazy.
I reckon they did the same thing with that, like they did with Far Cry. Like 3 was like the perfect one, and they just kind of like just copy.
I didn't enjoy
I
Far Cry
love-
4 that much, and
because it was a copy paste.
I
like-
played Far Cry 5 for I think 4 hours, and I haven't opened it back up, and I really want a refund because I refunded it, and then I'm like I kind of want to play it again, and I bought it again, and then I never played it.
I love the descent in like character design. Like in Far Cry 3, you had Jason Brody, who was like typical Cali boy, like really loud, really extrovert, and people were like, "This guy's a fucking douchebag. We hate him." And then Far Cry 4, they had RJ, who was like, I think he says about 3 words the entire time. It's like yes, no, and then I don't know, weed or something. And then and then in Far Cry 5, it's like, yeah, just have him as a fucking mute. We don't even care anymore. And like, have you played Far Cry 5? Any of you?
Yeah,
I played
for 4 hours.
You'll have this one scene in the game where you've got all the characters you've rescued, and you're all like in this bar, like clinking glasses and shit, and they're all thanking you. And it is like the most sad, cringe thing I've
Oh
seen
my
in
god,
my
I
life.
fucking remember that
Because
one.
it's like they're all congratulating you, and you've got too much fucking anxiety to say anything. Oh, it's so stilted. I hate it. They shouldn't have.
Does it record?
You did a good
What are
job
you
there.
doing?
You did a good job liberating this outpost.
It's my anxiety.
Stop. You don't have anxiety.
That really just erases a lot of fucking work that people.
That was
do.
really weird and out of place.
It was weird and out of place.
But that was the Far Cry 5 protagonist. He did like the best job. That's perfect.
Is it actually what it looked like?
Most people just they just do that. They'll put a fucking hood on or something because the character preset faces, I think Saints Row 1 did a better job. And the Saints Row 1 characters, they all look like Pritt sticks. They're like fucking glue. They're horrible.
What do you think of Saints Row 4?
I never played it.
Really?
Because like ever since they left Stillwater and went to Steelport, I think it really went downhill. Saints Row 2 was the best one, but this is the problem, Because like when you're growing up with a franchise, you'll always think the earlier ones are better, but that's because you're young as fuck then.
Yeah.
And because you're a dumbass and you're easily
Yeah.
impressed. Like I remember
Like,
playing Viva Pinata when I was a kid, thinking, holy shit, this is the best fucking game ever. I play it now, I'm like, this is fucking AIDS.
Or
What the
Putt
fuck?
Putt?
I feel like
Putt Putt.
Or like-
Whoa, that's a good game. Come on.
Okay.
Like good
I haven't-
education children's game.
I haven't revisited Putt Putt
I don't-
since I was
I
a child.
actually Pajama Sam.
Pajama Sam.
I really like Pajama
Isn't that
Sam.
the fucking learning game?
Yeah.
Oh,
there was this one fucking not Scooby Doo, Blue's Clues game I used to play all the fucking time as a kid, and I could never beat it. I think I was.
What I hate about Blue's Clues is it was a great series that taught children a lot of things, but now it's just been condensed into that meme of we just gotta look at who it's from.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
like,
did you
It's
see
so
the
bad,
did
man.
you see they had
Fucking
the fucking open casting for a new Steve?
what?
There was like a fucking open casting call for a new Steve.
Oh yeah, and then I saw who was the person?
Oh, I thought you
that
meant
showed us?
Minecraft, Steve. I was like,
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
New
Fucking like,
Minecraft Steve.
Minecraft
I like
Steve.
can
is
you
like-
please come in and re-record the ooh sound effect? I'm not gonna lie. When they updated Minecraft and took
It changed
away,
that sound.
when they replaced the ooh with
Yeah.
just like standard hitting noises, that killed the game. That's the day. The day
Yeah.
Minecraft died.
See, I remember playing Minecraft like in it was like 1.7.3, and that's when it was good. And then ever since they got rid of the ooh sound, it just Bad game.
1.8.1 was when I started playing. Well, started playing during 1.7.3, and then but most of my time on Minecraft was like 1.8.1, like when they released the actual full game.
yeah, and they got rid of rapid fire bows. So like you have to charge your bow now. You
Can't you
just
like
fucking
hold?
spray.
You can hold like an item in each hand now in the game, can't you?
It's
like,
dual.
I
They
think
have
there's
dual.
double
I
now.
didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know that.
Ew, what the hell?
They've like ruined that.
I think
game.
the worst thing
Like,
is my
no.
main experience with Minecraft was either Pocket Edition or the fucking Xbox version.
How did you play Pocket Edition? Okay, I played the Xbox Edition because I had a friend in middle school who had it in 360, and I had the
Yeah.
360. But that's pretty much it. How the fuck did you play Pocket Edition?
Pocket Edition was like, it was when they first brought it out originally. When I was playing it on like my fucking iPod, like 2nd gen or something. Imagine playing with the little scroll wheel.
Oh my God.
It was like it was like the Dark Ages. There was no sunlight. There was no shadows cast on anything. It was like
So like Fortnite the Switch.
pretty
That's
much,
pretty much
yeah.
what it is.
410 switch.
Fortnite low settings.
That was such a lazy ass port. Have you seen gameplay for it?
No.
Okay, so the game.
Well, isn't shadows off a good thing? Because that's where all the pro players turn
I actually
shadows
don't
off.
think shadows are off on the Switch, but like it looks.
'cause I know
They're
it's
on. There's no
forced on.
anti-aliasing.
It's forced on consoles, like some of the graphics.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
motion
you
blur.
can't turn it off. Motion blur.
Yeah. So like, but like on the Switch, it looks like they took the game from 720p to 480p,
Yeah.
which is annoying because the Switch is a 720p display, but it
Oh.
looks like complete ass. Like they legit just pulled the one from the mobile and they just like put it in the Switch.
Can you do cross-platform play? So
Yeah.
someone on Switch can play and someone on PC?
Yeah.
You can
How
play-
fucking unfair
You
is
can also
that?
play with people on mobile.
You
So whenever you
Oh.
so like whenever you're playing, you'll run into like these people and they're just awful. You call them bots, and it's just like you just kill them and box them in the
Oh,
traps because
yeah.
they're that bad.
Fucking, Sony's like been blocking people from playing, like using their Sony accounts on Switch. Fucking like Xbox and and like
They
Nintendo.
keep advertising
They
it, yeah.
keep like advertising and like just doing like little events together. Like they like pretend that they're dating and like they make crossplay jokes all the time with Minecraft and fucking Fortnite and like they just keep throwing shade at Sony. It's the best thing I've ever
Yeah,
fucking
because
seen.
fucking Sony blocks you from getting it on Switch if you
It's so
have a Sony
dumb.
account.
Wasn't Nintendo worse though until the Switch? Didn't you have to exchange like friend codes? And
You
shit?
still have to do that.
You don't have to. It's not mandatory.
2018.
It's not mandatory.
You can't look up names.
So can I just, if I just search up a game in Fortnite on the Switch, will it get me in a game? Or will it be like you need to add 8 fucking Nintendo friend codes or something?
No, you can add people through Epic Games.
Okay.
On the
Yeah,
Switch.
so like they have like their own system.
So
Yeah, no, but
they've left the dark ages. They've learned how to make fire.
Nintendo's always sucked at online.
That's
like,
terrible.
Smash on the 3DS didn't have dedicated servers, and like I got the 3DS like basically just for Smash, and the online was awful. You'd always get placed with Japanese people, and one,
You're like,
they were
bro.
way better than
Yeah.
you, and two, everyone lagged like shit.
The thing is, even if you were playing not like local network, but if you were like playing with someone like one of your friends who like lives in the same city, like from your respective houses, it still barely worked.
Yeah.
Like the only like connectivity you had was like if you like did a LAN game, which was ass. Absolute ass.
Yes. Everyone meets up. Okay, we want the 3DS
They get the
for
big,
Smash.
they get link cables and connect the 3DSs to play. Yeah.
Back
What
in
was
gaming days.
what was the Pokemon game where you had to like literally connect your game?
All the old ones were.
All the
you
ones
could
like
do that.
Game Boy and below.
All of them were like that?
Yeah.
All, like Game Boy Advanced and below, you had to fucking like connect it physically. But
Dude.
like that shit was lit. Like
Am I a bad person for the only Pokemon game I've fully played was Pokemon Blue?
I don't think
Boy.
I've actually
That's
finished.
the only one.
I don't-
I never finished.
Dude,
it.
I don't think I've actually
Like,
finished
There was
Pokemon.
some like I think there was a fucking Snorlax sleeping in the road or something. I was like, how the fuck do I move it? I just gave up. It took me like 3 years
Oh.
of my life. Do any of you remember the old man who's blocking your path?
oh yeah, with the fucking
Yeah.
like
It took me 3 years to sort that. I'm not even lying. Like
Tree.
I tried all day. Tree. Fuck off. I tried to move him for about a day. I just gave up, and then 3 years later, I came back and I was like, "Yeah, we're doing this. I'm getting this fucking old man to move out the road."
One of my favorite little fun facts about that fucking little bit with the old man was that fucking in the English version he's just tired and he needs some water. In the Japanese version he's passed out fucking drunk.
Oh, okay.
Like
Really?
yeah, like he's
Oh.
dead ass drunk. But of course they're not gonna show that to kids in like fucking America. But like
They should.
Japanese laws with gaming are so weird, though. Eh? It's like
Japanese
what-
laws with anything are kind of weird.
It's like you can, like their games are more sexually explicit than any other game
But
because
it has to be censored.
no, but as
No.
long as you don't
No?
show like literal nipples, you're absolutely fine. Their laws are so weird. They're probably, apart from like Germany and that, they're probably the strictest on gore, but they're the most lenient on sexual
like-
tones.
they're
Like decapitation's totally. Like I was watching
Wait.
One Punch Man. Have you guys watched One Punch Man?
Yeah.
And there's a scene where all these people get decapitated because it's a really fucking gory anime.
Yeah.
But there's this scene where these guys get decapitated and there's next to no blood in the entire thing. They come off like fucking like Lego heads or something. Because it's so their laws are so like backwards with.
they're
stuff.
like they're like the exact opposite of us. Like here, like sex is super taboo, but like violence is like show
Yeah.
sex.
I
Yeah,
this is
think it's
America.
really telling of like our different cultures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we just have different priorities, I guess, and like what we don't.
Well, it's like the different things that we see in our society, you know, like over there they're more sexually open in that regard, so you'll see that more in games, but over here, you know, we come from that kind of background that's like Protestant and stuff like that, so
Yeah,
what happens
Quakers.
is you know, sex and stuff like that is just not allowed.
Wasn't there a guy in Japan that like married his Nintendo DS?
Yeah, there's like a 3D
There was-
waifu dater.
There was a dude who
There's a
like
picture of it. If someone
There were-
Googles it now, it's a thing.
There
There are people in America who
yeah,
date their 3D.
there was a documentary of
Yeah.
some dude who like fell in love with like
Oh,
this
fucking-
dating set.
No, it was on
Documentary.
Minefield. It was in Minefield.
Oh,
There was an
was
episode of
Minefield, yeah.
Minefield.
Yeah, it was Minefield.
Yeah.
What's Minefield?
It's
It's
the
Vsauce.
only good. Oh, you can't watch it in the UK.
Oh my god.
It's on Netflix.
It is the.
It's YouTube
No, no, no.
Red.
It's a
Oh,
YouTube
that's
Red.
a Vsauce
It is the
thing.
only.
It's the only good.
It's the
YouTube
only
Red.
good YouTube
Yeah.
Red.
I heard
I
the
don't know,
Karate
guys.
Kid
The
one was
Smosh
actually.
movie was pretty good.
I heard the Karate Kid one was actually decent.
I've heard that one's good. I haven't watched it.
Well, you see, we discovered that YouTube hides like most of their originals from you, and like this huge.
Are they like
library.
embarrassed or is it?
Well,
like
it's like
region
it's
locked?
just super hard to. Okay, it is region locked because it's like you can't have. I don't know why you can't have YouTube Red. in the
Isn't
UK.
YouTube Red gone though? Like they replaced it with Premium.
Okay, so YouTube, they made it really confusing. YouTube Red is no longer YouTube Red. It's called YouTube Premium, which is probably a necessary name change. But they changed it to YouTube Premium, and YouTube Premium is now I think like $12, and that's how you get no ad play and like YouTube Red originals. And then they have a music plan that's only for music and like Google Music and things like
You
that.
could already play music though, couldn't you? If you bought Red, you could.
Yeah, you got-
Yeah,
you
but
play.
they basically separated them so people pay more.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
I mean,
annoying.
I don't know if I had a bigger cut, like, because the YouTube Red analytics for like ads,
Wild
is-
Spartans,
is-
money hungry, money hungry.
yeah, 100%. But the analytics for like how much you make off of YouTube Red's actually like a pretty big chunk of your money. Like without it, you'd be making a lot less. Like I'd say it's like roughly of mine 10 to 20%. Like it's a pretty big chunk.
It's a decent chunk.
So
like if like fucking people getting YouTube Red or some shit, best way to support creators easy.
yeah, because then you get
like,
a higher cut.
At least in like a passive kind of sense where like you're helping everybody you watch.
And then it's based off of how much you watch and watch time of certain people, things like that. So, but who here played Ben 10 on the DS?
Oh my god! Oh my
We've
god!
gone over this with you.
But Ben 10 on the
good?
DS, that's the greatest shit.
That's amazing. Like a TV or a movie game actually being good.
It probably wasn't
we
good.
played
We
it
don't
when we were
remember.
kids.
Oh, okay.
So like, because I remember when I got my DS Lite, it was a red DS Lite. We went to Toys R Us, and me and my brother were both buying DS Lites because that's what my mom was like. Oh, we'll get you a DS Lite, right?
Yeah.
And then it was in the $5 bin or something like that, and it was just like Ben 10. I'm like, I like this
Was
show.
it like the fucking like older Ben 10
It was
one?
It was the older Ben 10 with like the 10 original monsters
Oh,
or
man, way
aliens.
back.
Oh, I
Yeah.
meant like the grown up Ben 10, like the one with like Swamp Fire and all that
No.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I played that one. I didn't play
No.
like the
Ew.
old Ben 10.
That's weird, eh? How they always like a lot of TV shows always did a spin-off when the characters were older. Like, do you guys remember Rugrats?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that spin-off so much.
I remember
Oh my
watching
God.
one episode and I was like, this is trash, man.
I haven't seen the spinoff, but I did watch Rugrats, but I haven't seen the spinoff. Was it that bad?
I only remember, like, I mean, you sound like you hate
it
it
was-
me, so you probably got
Yeah.
It was
very
really
strong
weird
personal
because they
feelings.
were like 12, 13, and they were getting into like teen drama. It's like I don't want to see
Yeah.
fucking not Timmy. That's
It's
fairly
boring, eh?
obvious.
Because like when they were kids, it was their imagination and that. And also, you were
Yeah.
talking about Ben 10. One great game that I played. All right, if I look back on it now, it's probably dog shit. They had Rugrats on the PlayStation 1, and that shit. Shut up.
Laugh tracks. Just so you guys know, there's like 10 people behind the camera just fucking sitting there.
There's someone sleeping in a minion blanket as well.
I'll fucking stick this clip in. But like it's just Uber in the bed. It's fucking Anna and Yojin and Mac just chilling. Fucking that's right.
People always ask for visuals in the podcast. There you go.
Here's your visual. It's Henry blocking Mac's face. Oh my god, it's Mac.
But yeah, it was great because like you got to obviously live like the characters and that, but you know, the end game was basically once you got all the collectibles, you could play as the green. What's the name of that dinosaur that they Reptar?
Reptar. Yeah,
That's
Reptar.
it. You could play as Reptar going through the city and destroying everything, and I was like, this is the closest I'm going to get to a Godzilla game as a kid. I fucking loved it. It was such a short level.
What about Jimmy Neutron?
Do you like games or like just
Yeah,
the show?
there were
There was
games.
two
There
games
were
of them. I
games.
never played them.
Dude, did you see like the fucking Sheen spinoff? Like I could barely watch that.
Oh, I
Sheen.
hate Planet Sheen's
Why?
gross. Oh.
Was it Planet Sheen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Planet Sheen. Fucking oh yeah, speaking of like movie games or TV games, like did you guys play like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom as a kid?
Yes.
I fucking loved that game.
I played a SpongeBob game on Xbox, but I forgot what it was.
It was a-
you were catching jellyfish and shit.
It was
And
on
you
like
could play as Patrick and
yeah, you could play as Patrick and Sandy, I think, and it was like
Yeah,
it was a
it might be-
PS2
What
about-
game. It was so good.
yeah.
it was so
if
fucking
we're talking
good.
about the same one, I think
Yeah, and there was another one. Like there was a Fairly Odd Parents game I played, and like I love those two. The SpongeBob one more, but like fucking, I was obsessed with getting golden spatulas, and I was convinced like.
What
behind
about-
the
Oh,
Krusty
that was
Krab-
the same game.
I was
yeah.
convinced behind the Krusty Krab window there was a secret one that you could get to, but I never
Just
got
never
it.
got it.
Are you guys talking about the 3D SpongeBob
Yeah, it was a 3D
game?
SpongeBob
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
What
love
about
that
the Habbo Hotel equivalent for Nickelodeon?
What
What's that?
I don't remember the name.
I
of
swear to
it.
God, we've had this
we
exact
did.
conversation.
We've had
before
this
on the podcast.
conversation.
Was it on the
But-
podcast though?
It wasn't the
Was it?
podcast.
I think
Oh.
one franchise that's had the most like missed titles ever is The Simpsons with their video games. Like they had. Have you guys ever played any Simpsons games?
No.
I haven't, but I've heard of how
Okay,
crucially
so
underrated
they're
they are.
so hit and miss. It's amazing. Simpsons Wrestling on PS1, fucking garbage. Simpsons, they had like a Crazy Taxi spin-off.
Yeah,
Oh
that.
yeah, that.
That
Road
one was
Rage.
alright, but then no. Road Rage is the best one. That's the one where you could get out the fucking car. That was like GTA. Like, I think I
GTA is
talked about
essentially-
this in one of my older videos. I think it was like my E3 video or something. But like you could literally play as Homer. You could get out a car, fucking get Ralph Wiggum, fucking kick him into the pavement. You could curb stomp him, But if you kicked him like just before it became a crime, it's fine. So like every time you did like a bad act, you'd have this meter that fills up like a notoriety meter, and then it'd go off and the cops would come for you. So you'd need to kick Ralph about 10 times for it to go off. So if you beat the shit out of him 9 times, cops would be like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. What was his fucking dad's name, the policeman?
I think it's just Chief Wiggum. I don't know if he has a name.
Okay, yeah.
It's like in GTA where you just shoot someone in the street randomly and like the cops just don't care.
Yeah.
But it's like if you shoot like 3 people, it's like,
yeah.
it's too many people. 1 star.
3 strikes, you're out, kid.
It was so much more lean in Simpsons Hit and Run. You could kill about 9 people before the police were called. It was such a great game.
GTA easy mode.
Yeah. Who did that? It was... Oh, I forgot who did that.
Was it Rockstar?
No. Oh, imagine. That was sick.
Rockstar Simpsons game. Imagine like a fucking Simpsons Rockstar game set in like the Red Dead Redemption world.
I hope they don't ruin Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's a prequel, isn't it? It's set.
Yeah, but
'cause
like
you see
I feel like they
people-
might fuck it up because what they've done with GTA 5. Because GTA 5 is the most like, it's just designed to get your money. Like that's all it is.
Like to prove it, it's literally the most profitable thing ever. Like any book, any piece of media, like it is the most popular, like most profitable one. More.
I
Than
think
any video game,
what
movie,
annoys me
book.
most about the game, about GTA 5, is how like when you saw the reviews for it, like at IGN and that, they were giving it a 10 out of 10, saying it was like a masterpiece in writing and shit. And like, I really don't think GTA 5 was as deep as people were saying it was, like with the writing and that. Because have any of you like completed the story in the game?
No, I just played on.
I haven't even beaten the tutorial level.
Yeah.
I did. I don't think it's deep. Like
There's just a lot of ironies and shit in there, eh? Like,
it's trying to be like satire, but it's not as deep.
Oh,
as I
anyone
think.
could pull off satire, eh? But like, then you had this like woman reviewing the IGN, woman at IGN reviewing the game, and she was like, "It looks at a deep perspective on American life," and it's like, just fucking shooting people. Fuck off.
Yeah, but for example, like it's $60 for $8 million in GTA 5.
Oh, the shark cards.
Yeah, which if you play GTA 5, you know that 8 million is fucking nothing. Like it's
I think
just
it's the fact
nothing.
that most people scrounged all the fucking money to begin with all the. Do you remember all the money hacks?
Yeah.
How easy they were? I remember people fucking. I remember people just joining my game and then dropping me loot bags, and
They made that a lot harder now.
Oh, now they would have, yeah.
But it still can be done pretty easily.
God, do you remember all the fucking shark card tutorials? Now they were all fake, like Sanando and all that shit. And it'd be like, sign up to this fucking survey.
Sign up to this,
and then they went next level. They started buying fucking ad space, so you'd be getting adverts for shark cards and shit. Oh,
yeah, but
that was the worst. That was.
Yeah, those like survey things. It's just like you do the survey and they get cuts. And like that's the whole point of it. So it's like.
I remember doing one of those surveys and like a throwaway laptop. They don't work. They give you fuck all. Anyone that wants to do one of those surveys to get like free V-Bucks or anything, they really don't work. They are fucking scams.
There's an app called App Nana.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing where you
also
watch...
one of like but like that's also not a good app. Like they do give you what they promise.
Oh, but you need to watch like 50 ads.
They give you like 10
$10
cents an ad, like if that. Like the only one that like actually is decent is Google Surveys.
So at that point, just get a job, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, even if you like Paperboy or something.
Yeah, it's like
more money.
one of those ads like, do you want to make $2,000 in like a week or something like that? Watch these surveys. Might as well just have a computer, just a bot, just watch everything for you. You get it done.
It'd be like that bird from The Simpsons. Do you remember the water bird? And it would always just like tick down up on the enter key. Do you know? I shouldn't have referenced The Simpsons.
I know.
There's too many of them.
I know, like what kind of thing you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I don't.
it ticks up and down.
I don't know the exact reference. Also, you should probably change the battery.
Okay.
Is it flashing?
Yeah, it's red.
All right.
We spent too long setting this shit up.
Stop the recording.
Hey, go change the battery. We have audio on. It's fine.
Yeah.
So we need to. Niall, what's your best SpongeBob impression?
Oh, Henry could outdo me on anything.
Henry, come sit down. You're going to be a guest on the featuring Pyrocynical episode. You're going to be audio only. Okay, get out.
I was like, yeah, I can't be fucked.
I don't love you.
How far are we in? Like,
so you made like the switch from fucking like from like gameplay commentary to face cam commentary like a couple years back. Like, what was that like?
It was probably like the most awkward phase of my channel because doing gameplay. My problem is with YouTube now because I've been doing it for I think just under 2 years. I tend to get bored of stuff really quickly, so I always want to change stuff up. Like the gameplay for me just wasn't cutting it, and I was like, I don't always want to be doing stuff while just having gameplay as a main focus because it works well. I mean, someone who's still doing it really well at the moment is Memeless. Like he's still doing gameplay commentary, and it's less editing and stuff, and it's easier to make, but it's doing amazing for him. But I just wanted to like try and do face cam and that. But the problem is, like, I had no experience with camera setup or lighting or anything. So if you look at my face reveal, I look like a fucking greased up pig. I look disgusting. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I really didn't have anything going for me during that face reveal. But
in your defense, the one after that was significantly better.
Yeah. It's because I had the lighting in that, I was just like, okay. I had to not look like the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. But, yeah, like... What was I trying to say? So I did the face reveal. Yeah, when I uploaded the face reveal, I don't think I've ever had more anxiety in my entire life, because I thought this was a fucking terrible idea. I've just killed my channel. People, because like obviously it's YouTube comments, anonymity.
Yeah.
People are going to be like. One thing I've noticed about YouTube comments that I really dislike, as you get larger, you tend to get less genuine comments like, hey, great job, and it's just meme comments.
They don't expect you to actually read them, and it's like the reason that people stop reading them is because of that kind of shit, you know? Because it's like people on YouTube will leave comments with like the most nasty shit they possibly can.
Yeah.
It's like they don't. Well, part of the problem is like they don't really see you as a person, because it's like it's through a screen. It's like this person made a video. They're not. This is what they're giving me, type of thing.
They can't like empathize with it, and it's really annoying because like when you see the same insult over and over. So like all the comments were just like, you know, lesbian, oily, greasy, and I was like, this is terrible. Like I was watching the video back and I was like, why the fuck did I do this? But then after, obviously I cleaned up with the following video and then started doing more face cam content. It was totally worth it. I'm really happy I did, because like, I don't feel you could fuck off.
I wasn't laughing. Oh, were you talking to him?
What the fuck are you doing? Fuck off.
I was only doing nothing. And then Mike is fucking.
Whoever thinks he's fucking cute back there, just being on his fucking.
In his minion blanket.
Yeah.
But yeah, the transition was totally worth it. I'd recommend it. You definitely get that level of awkwardness and uncomfortableness.
You sound like a drug addict who's like, who's trying to fix their shit. It's like totally recommend getting off drugs.
Oh, I was gonna say, which one am I promoting? Am I trying to promote getting on like crack or trying to getting
off it?
Yeah, I can confirm. Showing my face on camera has really like given me a boost in confidence. Like a lot of people like say that like this isn't your real face and shit, but it's like, like, and it hurts sometimes. Like it erases a lot of like what I've been trying to work for with my platform. But it's like hoodies, like they got to do what they got to do. And like some people tell me my legs, like how are you legless? Your legs are right here. The prosthetics, like a lot of erasure, and it's really.
You have some really nice prosthetic legs, by the way. Very very fluid movement.
Thank you.
You wouldn't believe they were made out of Lego.
Yeah.
Not quite. You're very brave.
You're very brave, quite, for showing your face.
Thank you.
But yeah, I recommend it if anyone wants to try new content, because you do have this this transitioning period where it's awkward as shit, but afterwards it's definitely worth it, because you get to expand more as like a personality based channel, because you've obviously got PewDiePie and all that, and you know who shows their face, and a bunch of other channels, so it's worth it. But you know, any transition is going to have that awkward phase.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you own Yeezys?
No, actually. I own, I've got a pair of Y3 Adidas, and that's like, I like to dub them the poor man's Yeezys.
Yeah, Henry has a pair of Adidas shoes, and they look like Yeezys.
Yeah, you can see them over there. Like they're called, I call them poor man's Yeezys because people seem to buy them whenever they can't get actual Yeezys. But I actually prefer them more than actual Yeezys. Because I've tried a pair on at a resale store once, and I was like, this is nice, but like, I think the problem is with Yeezys, saturation has fucking killed it. It's like, when you buy clothing or when you get into something like music or something, you like it because you're one of the few people that actually wears it or listens to it or does it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something you can kind of like stand out on, because you know everyone likes to be unique to an extent.
Like the content you consume defines you.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously, like when you're watching like a KSI Sideman vlog, and they're on a fucking private jet, and they're all showing their shoes, and every single fucker's got black Yeezys. It's like, oh, fuck me.
Okay, have you seen these?
Is that a sandal?
These are Yeezys.
No.
Yeah.
You'll take
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
these are Kanye Yeezy prototypes. The
You're lying.
left one
He tweeted these
is
out.
it's like
It's
PVC.
PVC pipe.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
that's what it's made of, just like a plastic shoe, like a
It's
plastic
like
heel.
the,
And then
the styrofoam you get in fucking Amazon packaging, and
The
they
one
just
on the-
turned it into a shoe.
the one on the right looks like a Yeezy Croc. So
Looks like-
Oh,
these are actually
that's
Yeezys.
not a template. That's the actual fucking shoe.
These are prototypes.
Yes.
You're wearing plastic on your foot.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know what?
People buy this
I
shit.
respect Kanye. I'd love to be that rich.
I respect Kanye. He can actually sell
No,
plastic high heels.
it's the fact like he's got that much money. He could just be like, "What am I gonna do today? I'm gonna make a tweet and then just fucking sell foam as shoes."
Pull up the
I'm gonna
pant
make.
boots.
It's like
These?
I'm gonna make a shoe. You know the things that you use to like measure your fucking like shoe size with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a shoe out of that. That's what I'm gonna do today.
If I was like mega rich, I would definitely do something like that, but not because I'm, because Kanye's sitting there at home in front of his fucking. Oh my god!
These are pant
It
boots.
looks like a.
Oh
fucking-
yeah,
It looks like a beanbag.
Yeah, they just cover half your leg. Like if you wear shorts and
But
those,
yeah,
you're set.
like I was saying, Kanye's probably sitting there at home in front of his kilometre-wide fireplace, like, I just made the best clothing of 2018. Yeezy, thank you, God. And I'd do the same thing, but I'd be like, these people are fucking idiots if they buy it for real. But he thinks he's
mean,
actually like woke AF,
Do you,
right?
yeah, but like, is that a character, or do you think he? Like,
Oh,
because I know his ego's huge, right? Like
People
he,
always pull out the it's a character defense when they're backed up into a corner, I've noticed. So I imagine if Kanye ever gets into a position where he gets incredibly fucked over or he says something really regrettable or irredeemable, then he'll pull out the
I mean,
it's a character.
To be
He's
fair,
already said that.
He said
Has he
that.
already?
He
Oh,
said
there
that
you go
so
then.
many
Well,
times,
no,
and he never fucking budges.
he-
Like
no,
he explained
not-
himself, but he's still like fucking maintains.
he hasn't
on
said he's a
that persona.
character. He said something that's really bad. He didn't, like what was it? It was something like
He said
It
like
was something about slavery.
He
It
said
was really
like
bad.
He,
Oh,
like,
that- yeah,
he said
I
if you
remember
think like if you've been hearing like about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. But then on Twitter he clarified that he was talking about like
Yeah.
slavery in thought. Like
Yeah.
like
he said. Yeah, he was just like
Like
slavery was a choice.
like he didn't mean like American like he.
His next controversial opinion, I think Smosh Games is better than PewDiePie.
Remember when Smosh Games made fucking videos of PewDiePie? God, those are like the greatest days of my 12-year-old
Smosh
life.
should collab with everyone. Like I remember seeing, they've got some game shows set up now, and then they had Jax Films and Ethan Klein, and I was like,
Damn.
how weird, because like Ethan
That's
is
strange.
so anti.
You even watched them?
He's in the
I
same
haven't
vein as Idols
even heard.
with the content, so you wouldn't imagine him collabing with someone like Smosh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
I guess everyone collabs with everyone, especially
Yeah.
in because a lot of the YouTubers are in LA, aren't they? So
Yeah.
you've got this net of people where they all just collab.
They get, like, if people
everyone
wanna
knows
hang
in
out-
LA, and it's
Yeah.
like
Like
why did everyone pick here?
It's hot and expensive.
Yeah, there's so
it
many
was
better
just-
places.
It was just kind of pre-established as the place to go for like
Yeah, because of Hollywood and stuff like that. And people
Mhm.
moved here for Hollywood, and
Yeah.
everyone kind of just moved here.
and
It's
like, it just became like the fucking meeting ground. For
you might as
everything.
well live somewhere like that's like a nearby state and just fly here for like $230 ticket for like 2 weeks or something, and just stay at a friend's house.
I mean, so I guess some people like LA.
yeah, they do.
The traffic is awful. The people are all passive aggressive. I don't like it.
Elaborate on that because you were
Oh
telling me
my
about that.
god!
and-
Oh my god!
These are all diesel opinions, but these
No,
are not
I get
podcast.
easily irritated because I'm from New York and we're just straight up aggressive. But like out here, people are like fake nice, right? Where this
Yeah.
guy at Walmart was like, he was a cash register,
Register
he was a
worker
cash-
guy.
yeah, that guy. And he was like, oh, there's another line open, and there was like an ass ton of people like that he had to like check out.
Yeah.
And this lady was like, there's already people over there, so it wouldn't be really smart to go over there. It's like, bitch, all right, this says 10 items or less. You have 25. Go to the other line. I was offended on his behalf. But, and
I
then there
love
was
that describing word you use, an ass ton of people. I don't think I've ever heard that.
You've never heard
Never,
that?
No.
you've never heard ass ton?
I just say like fuck ton or like shit ton.
Fuck-
or a
fuck
lot
ton,
of
shit
people.
ton, ass ton.
Yeah, an ass ton of people.
Just put
Okay,
put
since-
like a profane word in
It's just
front of it.
because I'm
Cunt ton.
British. I don't-
Yeah. Since we're on the topic of
Dick
different
ton.
slang, let's talk about scran.
Scran! Scran!
Scran's a great one.
I like scran.
Scran is probably up there with the word literally for its definition means fucking nothing now.
Yeah,
it's
like-
so it's convoluted.
Is
and
it like
misused.
is it like meme? Like you replace any noun with meme, like that kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Because scran, I think
I say that all the time, but like, it's like I fucking say that to them, and they'll be like, "What?"
What are you talking about? Meme?
scran came from I think it's like Scottish word for food. Now, if you can understand what a Scottish person is saying, you should fucking win the lottery by default. Because I know a lot of Scottish people. Like, one thing that annoys me actually, let me just go off topic for a minute. A lot of people say, when they speak to me or they speak to someone else, wow, you don't sound like my other British friend or my other UK friend. It's like, you do understand that it's weird how small the UK is and how there are so many different like dialects and accents. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like New York.
Is that different from New York?
Yeah. So if you're from Staten Island, you kind of have like the Jersey Shore accent.
Yeah.
They're actually all from Staten Island, which we consider a trash bag of people live there.
Yeah, none of the people in Jersey Shore are from Jersey.
I have a slight Brooklyn accent, so I say talking, walking, dog. Yeah, I'm walking it. Yeah, that's where that's from. You go upstate, like out of the city, because New York is more than a city. They talk slower. They don't really like say talking. They pronounce things. They'll say y'all. They'll say a couple of southern.
Yeah, like
y'all.
each
style
borough
things.
has like its own like fucking dialect and shit.
Yeah.
Bridges do that.
Oh, and then you go to like Massachusetts or something, and then it's like, God, I'm forgetting the accent already. I've been gone for a while.
Forget the accent.
So you're talking about Boston, comparing Boston to New York?
Boston, New York.
Isn't it like...
What's the difference between Boston and New York? Because I always get them mixed together. It's always that kind of like... Almost
in New York, if someone says, I'm gonna fucking hit you, they're actually gonna hit you. In Boston, they won't hit you.
It's softcore New York, basically.
That's a pretty big
Softcore,
difference.
softcore Brooklyn.
And then in like you go to Boston and it's full of like history, a lot of everything's really old.
Yeah.
New York City's all gridded out, so it's really easy to get around. Boston, not like that at all.
I saw an overhead map. And
Awful.
Like New York was just kind of just like, it was like boxes, right? You just walk through and everything like that. It looked easy to navigate. And then Boston was just like, just a bunch of fucking lines going everywhere. It's like, how do you navigate this?
Oh, their accent in Boston is like khakis. Like I packed the car and have it yet.
How do they say
Like
coffee?
that. Caffey.
They say Caffey?
Caffey?
Caffey.
Yeah. By the way,
What's a Caffey?
you cannot park a car in Harvard Yard. It is illegal. Just so everyone knows.
If someone had an accent that thick, I'd need a fucking like translator.
I actually can't understand some of the people from Boston because their accents.
I feel like the Boston accent is so thick that their fucking sign language would have an accent. Like,
How would you do that?
they'd find a way.
Can you give us an example?
No, I'm not from Boston.
Damn it.
This is the Boston.
It's like there's like a certain way, like their fingers would like be twitching like at a certain angle or some shit. Like they'd just be.
Are you
very
giving me
angry.
the finger?
They'd just be super angry, like in the way they do their ASL or some shit.
Sign
just-
language actually has dialects.
Really?
Shut
Oh
up.
my god, I didn't know that. That's new for me.
Here's sign language.
Dab? Did you just dab on the
I mean, I'm on
haters?
camera.
Some loser in the
so-
background said sign language had dialects.
Can Diesel leave the podcast, please? I don't want.
We've already threatened to replace him like 3
I
times.
don't
Yeah.
want Dab.
Every time I
I
dab,
understand.
Niall's
How about
like, please
yes?
How about
die.
everybody? Diesel, you
horrible.
leave and everybody but Diesel comes over here. Sound good? Sound good. Come on.
I'm getting
No.
replaced. There's not enough space.
We should have replaced you with salt when we had the
What the
chance.
fuck were we originally talking about?
I don't remember.
We were talking about no. We
Talking about face
Yeah,
cam.
talking about
yeah,
Scram.
okay. So, Scran has just been used for like fucking everything, and the worst thing is, originally in Scottish it means food. Like, got that some fucking Scran. Was that Scottish? That wasn't Scottish.
That sounded somewhere Scottish, but
Good, close
in
enough.
The UK.
Mel Gibson shouting.
No, Gibbs.
Imagine that in Braveheart, his last word before dying, instead of freedom, Scran! But yeah, Scran originally meant food in Scottish, and it just got totally fucking convoluted.
It's just turned into like.
It's like
meme.
if someone takes something, like someone takes my money, like someone scram my money. Like,
Yeah, it's just it's
Yeah.
turned
even though
into
it doesn't mean that word. And then like I think the main deviation from the word was Scran House. So like you had Scran House. I still don't even know what that means today.
Food house.
Food house.
I thought it meant mess, like messy.
Yeah,
house.
it seems to have like
Yeah.
like if it's shit, like a shit house, you'd be like, oh, it's a
Scran
house.
does sound like a.
Like if you go to like a
derogatory
if you
word.
go to a crack den, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is a Scran house.
Back then,
My fucking favorite iteration was Billy Scranner back in the day.
Oh,
Fucking Christ.
Billy Scranner.
Worst thing,
I think-
best and worst thing to come out of your
My
mouth.
sense of
Scranner.
humour has just gotten worse throughout every year. Like I think everyone's humour. Actually, that's a good topic. Yeah, everyone's humour's gotten worse. Like I know we've all seen it a lot, but you've got like the 2008 memes, like you know
Yeah.
the advice animals,
Yeah.
the kid on the beach, the success kid, the socially awkward penguin.
Like, it was
and now
very
you've just got
structured.
Lord Farquaad from the first Shrek film with Markiplier's face superimposed.
With the letter
And then you also have deep fried memes.
And it's just like and then fucking like you have like comparison memes, right? It's just the comparison memes.
Yeah.
But then it's like the comparison meme is like a normal meme, and then it's the meme that they used to compare it to is the comparison meme.
Yeah.
It just gets stupid meta.
The thing is, what I find weird is how it isn't just me that's like finding that shit funny, it's everyone. So they're definitely putting something in the drinking water.
There's like there's this one picture of a fucking like guinea pig with some butter on it, and like it's got like a crying cat like masked onto it, and like I've mentioned it in like 3 of Anna's like it's got mentioned in 3 of fucking.
It's literally one of Anna's thumbnails.
Like every single fucking video like shit like it gets mentioned, and I like whenever I'm in one I just can't stop fucking laughing. It's the funniest image I've ever seen.
It's such an awful image.
It's so fucking.
It's a fucking.
It's
guinea
weird.
Pig
It's a
really
guinea
weird.
pig with a crying cat on it.
It's like
He looks like a baked potato.
yeah, and it's like think of it this way: who fucking put the butter on a guinea pig and then photoshopped the face on it? Like who did that?
And it's warm butter too.
They fucking killed the guinea
You know
pig
what?
and just let it melt.
I just had this thought in my head, which is really sad. Going off topic a bit. You know when we were talking about childhood games earlier?
Yes.
Like, Rugrats and shit, and Ben 10.
Yeah.
I just thought to myself, because when I'm with mates and that, or meeting people that I haven't spoken to in a while, one of the first things I ask them is, like, when you were younger, or like when we talk to each other, or you know when you were a kid, what video game did you play, or like what shit did you do?
Yeah.
And think about it. Like us would say, you know, like what is your childhood game? Be like Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation. But
Nah, Modern Warfare.
no.
2.
I'm just using it as an example. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
we get
up.
it, you fetus.
And then
Modern Warfare 3.
10 years from now, you'll.
They're gonna say
no,
Fortnite.
no. They won't be saying Fortnite. They'll be saying, "What was your favourite dance in Fortnite?" It'll be that.
I don't know. I like the default dance.
Default connoisseur.
I feel like
I love Orange Justice. It just like really gets with me.
Orange Justice. The
Those
fact
are
that they
good.
gave that kid a dance, isn't he like legitimately good at Fortnite as well?
Apparently
Apparently he is, which is
Apparently he was
really terrifying.
supposedly he was tweeting fucking like free V-Bucks giveaways on his account because he.
That's
he was
it,
following
yeah.
him.
And you had Dolan Dark replying saying like,
You're better than this.
no, some Star Wars prequel meme. It was like, oh yeah, you were supposed to like fight the Sith, not join them, something like that.
You've become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Yeah.
Rip.
I prefer the default dance though.
It's just
My
such a
favorite.
meme. It's such a meme Dante. Like whenever someone clowns on you with the
Yeah,
default dance, like,
it's
being-
so aggravating.
oh no! If you get killed by someone with default skin, default dance, that is top tier. Like you've been game
I
so fucking
get
bad.
so pissed when it
Yeah.
happens because it's like it used to be. What used to piss me off was the L emote, which I don't really care about anymore. Right?
Yeah.
it's
That's the
everyone
one
uses
you
it.
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like just a default one. Like most don't piss me
Oh
off.
yeah, because if you get killed by someone with like I don't know fucking raven skin or something, he's got like all the unique tools in the backpack and the fucking drop in. Fucking whatever it is, he's bought out all the shit.
Yeah.
You think, okay, this guy's put hours into his game. He's better than me. I'll take the L. But if you get killed by fucking
No
Default
skin.
skin, default
12-year-old
See,
child with
the,
default
the
skin,
weird part about skins in Fortnite, it's almost like smurfing in CS:GO when you change it. Because you see a certain skin and you're like, that guy's good.
Yeah.
Like you see a John Wick nowadays, you're like, that guy's decent.
One thing I've noticed is people that I play Fortnite with, and when they have their skins on rotation and randomly generated, you know you can do that, right? You
Yeah,
can
I have mine
whenever
set to random.
whenever it gets put on default skin again, they fucking pretty much always win because everyone they're up against under expects like how well they're gonna do. Because like, I some fucking
It's
newbie.
like it's fucking but like Fortnite emotes have like literally infected our lives. I feel like this whole trip has been spent like us doing
You
the fucking,
people
like-
have been doing Fortnite dances.
We've been doing
the entirety of this
We
fucking
did the
trip.
fucking shoot emote at like fucking and did like the fucking like the I
Best
forgot which one it
mates.
was.
Is that- yeah, in Disney.
We,
oh my
we
god.
did like the zany one, the shoot one, and the fucking like, Orange Justice every single fucking
You guys
day.
were
all
walking
the
the
fucking
Space
time.
Mountain. There was like a certain point in the line where you
dude.
guys would do best mates. We're good.
Hey.
Okay, so we're talking about Fortnite dances.
Gonna scoot in a little bit. I'm almost
Oh,
frame.
sorry. Man.
No, you're good.
So Fortnite dances. What do you guys?
Is that good? Fuck you.
What?
Is it recording?
It's recording. Yeah, I have remote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
He's got it. He's got it.
Fortnite dances. Disneyland. Shoot.
Fortnite, good game. Dance is bad.
In the back of Small World, during like the dance, I was just going
Fucking
like
hate Small World.
I was just doing the fucking shoot dance the whole time.
Does no one find it scary with Fortnite dances? How like they make so much money from them by just like stealing topical shit.
See,
Because it's
I mean,
you can't. It's really. Someone else talked about this. I think it was Russian Badger. He made a really good point about it, and it's really scary because whenever there's like a meme or something you can capitalize on, you gotta be really careful about it to profit yourself. Like I don't know, Dame to Casita, right? Fucking hate that. You had to mention that this podcast, but like with that, if you want to talk about it and make a video on it, you've got to be really careful to not play the song. Or just show like you can never directly show it. You've got to skirt around it and be really careful.
Yeah,
like you're playing fucking Operation or something. But with Fortnite and the dance moves, it's really hard to trademark a dance move. Compared to like music, so they can grab any fucking trending dance move or meme
and charge $8 for it.
Yeah, slightly change it. Like they added the Deme to Casito one, and it's pretty much exactly the same. They've just changed a few of the moves, and the tempo is exactly the same. Just the beat's a little bit different. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. Like they make so much money from that.
What was your approach to like trying to get around the Dame to Gusita thing?
I mean, they claimed it anyway. So
my
the way I went around it was I could show the green alien and just never say it's the green alien and just say it's iDubbbz the whole time. That worked. I could never play the music because the visuals are fine. Music is always what gets you fucked over because of all the claim bots.
Yeah, for me.
They still claimed it anyway. It was retarded.
YouTube is making it easier for people to claim videos now.
I know.
It's
Like they're introducing it in the new beta. They're introducing like an entire section dedicated to people claiming fucking content where you can see where people use your video.
Literally, think about it though. That's gonna affect everyone except fucking Ali A. Think about it.
Or you can say Lele Pons.
Or Lele Pons. Oh, true.
Because Lele Pons, their network will literally just claim anything.
Oh, she claimed all my shit, Lele Pons. Like I did a video on her. It's probably like one of the best videos I've done. I mean, view-wise anyway. Yeah. But her studio claimed it. And then I talked to my network and I'm like, hey, can you get this sorted? Because, you know, it's a criticism of her. I'm clowning on her. And, you know, fair use, all that shit. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, no, you can't because you made a video on her in a negative way. And it's like, so she's allowed to claim my video? And it's like, well, they clearly didn't find your video tasteful. And it's like, well, if they thought it was inciting harassment, wouldn't they have filed a community guideline?
Yeah, they wouldn't be copyright.
They would have flagged it.
They wouldn't be copyright.
I would have much rather they took down the video and flagged it instead of claiming it for money. Because they clearly don't care enough if they're going to leave it up on YouTube and just scramble the money.
That's like borderline admitting that, like, yeah, we just didn't like the video. So that's why we took it down.
One thing I don't like what it said, not that it actually
exactly. And one thing I hate as well about the YouTube copyright system is when you get a monetization claim, your appeal is sent to the people that claimed your fucking video. You know that, right?
Yeah.
How retarded is that? Like, yeah, they're just gonna say no.
Well, it depends. Like, so for example, a while ago I made a Rick and Morty video, and it was like I used.
I'm being awake.
I used, so you remember like the Szechuan sauce stuff for McDonald's?
Oh yeah.
There was a video of this guy, like just basically almost borderline having a seizure on the floor of McDonald's, right?
Oh, the guy that goes on the, he's like, I pick a week.
Yeah. And I used his clip, and I knew that he claimed it, or like it got auto-claimed somehow or something like that. So like I appealed it, and I'm just like, I experimented with it. I'm just like, I can add you in the description if you want, and I did that, and then he released the claim. So like, it worked in that case, but I don't know. Like, it's really, I don't know. Sometimes it's such an abuse system.
It's weird how
YouTube doesn't want to get involved.
It's weird how no matter what level you're on, how vulnerable you are as a creator, that someone can just fuck you over. And when someone claims your video, you're their bitch. You really are their bitch. Mm-hmm. It's unreal. Like even PewDiePie, he still gets claims. I mean, I really do feel sorry for Felix. I'd hate to be one of the biggest creators on the site because you've just always got people gunning for you, and you've always got people that are so
brain dead.
Opportunistic with like wanting to fucking he used 5 seconds of our song. Let's claim all the fucking revenue from the video.
Yeah.
Well, it should be really, if you want to go down that route, it should be they claim a percentage of the video instead of fucking all of it.
See, yeah, like I would be perfectly like if I use a song, for example, I would say 30 seconds out of like a 12-minute video, right? If I use 30 seconds of music,
and they get the equivalent of 30 seconds.
Yeah, if they got that percentage, I'd be totally fine with that. But it's like, you want to claim the content that I spent hours editing just because of one fucking piece of music that is fair use? Like, it is used in fair use?
Like, technically you shouldn't be able to, but like if it was that, like I'd be like fine. Like it wouldn't like just be, you're like literally being robbed.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, because like I had Jake Paul claim a fucking video, and it's because like yeah, and it's like I used like 2 seconds over 30 seconds of footage, and it's just like the whole thing was claimed. It's like fantastic.
Oh, the whole 30 seconds thing is bullshit.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, like if you use a second,
It's more like 25 to 20 seconds.
Oh, I thought it was just if you use copyright. The way I've been told that if you use copyrighted footage, that's it. There's no limit. It's not like if you use.
I think they can set it up a certain way. Because I've had situations where I've cut off like literally just 2 seconds of a clip, like just cut out gaps in it to get it, because it was already short as it fucking could. Just cut out gaps in it and then I re-upload it.
There's probably different rules for each copyright bot and also different rules for every court as well. But you know, I'm not going to take Lily Pons to court over her fucking network claiming my video.
Yeah, it's not worth it because like it's like what do you
It makes a great fucking
Yeah.
vlog though. Hey guys, it's me in the corner.
I'm in court.
It's me in the corner.
That's Lily Pons. Hey, Lily. How's it going?
She's just fucking like glaring you down like while you like vlog all happy and shit.
Yeah, with her CGI nose.
CGI nose.
Yeah, because like the fucking YouTube Rewind, they fuck with her nose.
Did they?
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh my god, wait.
Was it that her nose was fucked with, or was that just like
I thought-
post
No,
operation?
they fucked with her nose.
I mean,
'Cause
she
her
already
nose
got
job-
a nose job.
Her nose
like,
job
why'd
was
they
like,
do it in post?
Her nose job was like 2 years ago. It was a while ago.
Okay.
You literally just typed in Lele Pons nose.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing YouTube Rewind. I'm trying to find it.
When you're hacking into the algorithm.
It's hard to find. Fucking
Right there.
here, right
Yeah.
there. They fuck with her nose.
It's like she doesn't have a nose.
It looks the same. It's just a bad.
It's just the angle's so
just a
weird.
bad angle. for a nose.
They fucked with it. It looked worse than
Either that or there's too much makeup.
They fuck with it.
Like it just it doesn't look like her. It's so fucking weird.
Oh yeah.
They fuck with her nose.
Is it?
Like, because this is like the nose job, and then this is just fucking this is just CGI, like straight up. They fuck with that, and I actually closed the window, so we're done.
The same company that made Transformers 3 worked on it.
They fucking made YouTube
I
Rewind.
do feel that like a lot of
She does.
I
yeah.
feel that a lot of YouTubers get plastic surgery though, especially ones in that.
Well,
in
it's
that
such
vein of
a
Lele,
it's
with, like
it's such a minor it's like who cares she got a fucking nose job. It's more the fact that like that's CGI. Like like she probably was in the editing room and she's like, I don't like my
Yeah, I
nose.
mean, it's like-
please make
like,
smaller.
You got a hair transplant surgery, didn't you?
yeah. No.
Yeah, you should tell Jake Paul who you
I just
got.
lift this up. It's like a fucking toupee.
It just all comes out.
Okay, I think we talked enough about Lele Pons' nose job. So
How was Disneyland?
yeah, how was Disneyland since White was in his box?
As I am right now.
Didn't extend that far.
I'm in my box right now.
He did his own box.
Who are we asking?
General.
Oh, I thought it was great. I haven't been since I was like 10 or something, and that was to Disneyland.
You went to Disney?
Yeah, the one in Paris, not the one
Oh,
in.
damn.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
like,
there was one in
I
Paris.
mean, Euro Disney is a bit. Like a bit better than Chernobyl, but not by much. But yeah, no, the one in Cali was great. I loved it. It was a great experience. It was like it's great how it's made for kids, but they can accommodate for pretty much all ages.
Only if the seats, had more leg room on rides.
True.
Oh
That's
my god!
one thing
Oh
I
my
know.
god!
Hey.
Fucking okay, Hoover. I need you over here for reference. So
What?
come over here. Sit next to Diesel, okay?
Is that even in frame?
He's gonna be sitting
Slide
on
not.
top of
If I'm
me to
not-
get in frame.
Just lean in. Just lean in.
Sit
front
on
of
me,
us.
daddy.
Just
Yeah,
lean
lean
in.
into it.
Oh my god.
So if you look at this, these three were squished into a two-person chair together, and it made no sense because they're the two biggest
It was on
part of the
Small
fucking
World.
movie.
it was great.
It wasn't that bad.
Like, and just
It could've been
fucking
worse.
Diesel was.
It
It
could've
felt
been
like a
worse.
small world.
It was a small world after all.
Yeah.
It was the theme of the ride. It's okay.
I think the worst is when you and Hoover were on the right side of that car.
Dude, that was scary. No, Goofy, there's no railing. There wasn't a railing. So we just like looked off and like, we're dead.
Every time we went to the turn, we just felt like we were gonna fucking fall off the ride.
It was bad.
And that ride was like, it was surprisingly fast.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be like the most kid ride out
I thought it
there.
was gonna be like the most pussy shit, but it was just
Oh no, was it not pussy shit? I thought it was
go
not
back
that.
to your minion blanket.
Fuck you.
Space.
For context, there was this ride. What was it called? Goofy's.
It was like Goofy's Pilot or something. It was
Goofy's
like,
Yeah,
Pilot,
I
and
think
it
the
was like
Pilot Academy.
you. it put you on this coaster, but the coaster kept leaning left to right, doing these like really sharp turns. So it's in place high up,
and then
so you'd almost get this sensation of like vertigo, like you're leaning. So obviously you've got Brandon, and then you've got Hoover, and they're pretty much the same size.
Yeah.
On one end of the car.
Literally the same person.
Every right turn, it just felt like we were gonna fucking fly off.
Me and Henry, like when we were going up the part, like there was like this one metal thing on the left that was like I thought my
head was gonna get hit.
Like we both thought we were almost gonna like fucking just whack our head on it because like fucking it was so low. Like, and I was like, if it was this close to hitting my head, Henry's gonna die.
They should have just gave you like your fucking wills to just write and sign.
I'm surprised you don't have to sign a waiver. Honestly, like, what if someone gets killed? They're gonna get sued.
True.
And then what else?
The last thing you'd hear, like, smashing into the ground is just Goofy going.
Do it again. It's like the pink. It's the fucking pink guy's skit.
And then there was also there was also a point where it stopped you on that ride, like when you're going in, and there was people that were going down the steep one, but hill behind us, and they were screaming, and we thought they were gonna ramp straight in the back of a fucking car because like they were unreasonably loud. It just like God, I thought we were gonna die.
I think people like that on rides are the worst because like they're enjoying it, but like when you're about to get on a ride and you're trying to case it
What
out,
do you
thinking
mean?
what it will be.
We are literally the worst people to put in rides. We were screaming it way the fuck.
Oh my god, you people are so loud. You're so loud, it hurt so much.
It was fucking me, Henry, you, and Hyojin, and like we were like in the fucking like which ride were we in? Like they were Hyojin's close to the loudest.
It was it was the fucking Winnie the Pooh ride. Oh, the first one was the Winnie the Pooh ride, and it was the most calm ride. You were just like on this water.
We just kept screaming. You guys just kept screaming.
It was moving at like 2 miles an hour. Really calm experience that you put like toddlers and stuff onto. So you'd see just like Winnie the Pooh sleeping against a wall, and then you'd hear Hoover. He's dead! I told you he died! And then you'd see like
me. You're like, oh, funny me, he fucking dies.
You'd see
he dies already.
You'd see a projection of Winnie the Pooh like floating up in like a dream.
That looked like a meme.
And
it is the meme.
Everyone thought it was his spirit going into heaven because he died. I really feel sorry for the kids around us because all they heard was like, if we saw like
every ride we went on.
If we saw like if the lights came
I felt
on,
so bad. All we did was swear everywhere we go. Like, I felt bad. Yeah. We were swearing so much. There were so many small children.
The Lego store was great.
Lego store.
We went to the Lego store in downtown Disney, and we made a Lego version of him. And I said some unsavory shit, and I didn't realize there was a child to the right.
Oh my god!
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Like maybe a 13-year-old.
What else did we scream reasonably at?
But like I'm trying to remember what the ride was like. Where like Hyojin literally just said, "Scream as loud." What?
Oh, that was the Winnie.
It was Roger Rabbit.
Oh, Roger Rabbit. Shit.
The one with the cars that spun, right?
Yeah. Like we just spun it a shit ton, and like we were screaming our throats.
I didn't hear you guys scream.
Okay, so the doors shut, the lights turned off, and he said, "Please sit comfortably as we exit you from the ride." And we go, "Ah!"
It's like we were pretty calm during the whole ride, and then you just hear, "Please remain seated," and then the people working there must have thought someone got set on fire or something.
I'm surprised they didn't tell us to shut the fuck up.
Oh, I know, right?
I mean, like there's not really a rule.
If I saw a bunch of teens get off the Winnie the Pooh ride, they're just screaming, I'd be like, "Can you guys shut the fuck up?" Like,
As we were leaving a small world, one of the guys like he did the fucking okay sign like below the waist, and I was
that was the mermaid.
Was it the mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as we were getting off the Little Mermaid ride, like fucking, there's like this one dude. He was like directing people where to go, and he's just like had like his hand like this the whole time directing people, and he's like, I was the only one who caught him. And
he's like, "I got you guys."
He said, "I fucking got you, bitch."
What else?
I definitely got a lot of weird looks from the staff when leaving the Roger Rabbit one. So, yeah, they'd probably put.
They either were like, "Is that Pyrocynical?" or "Can you shut the fuck
they
up?"
didn't recognize me. They were just like, "Can you stop fucking screaming? This ride is for children." There are definitely wanted posters.
Most
They're wanted
posters
around Disney.
The only ride I was acceptable to scream on was Space Mountain.
The reward for finding us
and
10,000
V-Bucks,
V-Bucks.
which you
I didn't go on that one because I don't like that one.
Why didn't you like that one? Why didn't you go on?
Because I don't like the drops.
That's exactly what you go on.
Wow!
It was intense though. I reckon is there a ride at Disney that's more intense than the Guardians one? Because I think Guardians one is probably the most intense.
Well, I don't know if there is.
Space Mountain was like Spaceman was almost
fun.
relaxing, yeah, because
Yeah.
like it was pitch black and you could barely see anything. You couldn't visualize the actual coaster.
You just feel all of it.
Yeah, you
going,
just
like,
felt
by.
it, and it was
Yeah.
But the Guardians one was like, fuck me. When you got put on the top floor and you could see the outside, everything got put in perspective. And holy shit,
Yeah.
you remember that, right?
Yeah, like fucking
You
like.
could see the whole
I remember
resort.
having
It was like
flashbacks
Henry
from a year ago.
like starts like tapping my shoulder and he was like, "Quiet! You hold my hand right now!" Like he was just freaked.
Oh yeah, because like you were basically in free fall when the ride drops you until obviously the suspension kicks in, it slows you down. Because if it didn't, you'd be fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens when another
One
ride
day
crashes.
that's gonna fail.
Oh, don't say that. Nah, there'll be backups and backups of backups.
Yeah.
Like, they probably test ride that shit so much.
Yeah.
What they'll do is
I mean-
they'll put like a crash dummy in it, and then they'll put like, I don't know, someone's fucking dog,
You think?
and
You
they'll
think,
move up the chain
you
until
think
like
that Crash Dummy's wearing Yeezys?
which crash dummy.
Disney's so wealthy, they give a crash dummies easy.
It's realistic for the people who go there in California.
Hell yeah.
Did you guys see Elastigirl?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, you fucking suck. I hate you. But we're doing this
She's
now.
so thick.
I think the one
She's
scene.
a married woman and she's very respectable.
I think
And fit.
the one scene, the one most shared scene on YouTube I see, and it's always like Looper and all this other cancer channels, and it's like top 10 most paused moments in kids films, and it's always fucking Elastigirl when she's in the first Incredibles movie when her ass gets stuck in the door in Syndrome's like island. Yeah, do you remember?
What happened?
And she has to punch the guy and like kick the other guy because her body gets stuck in all the security doors and that.
This is
And
making
you
me
just got her
realize how
ass.
long it's been since I last saw Incredible.
We're gonna get demonetized, guys.
I
This
mean,
isn't a family friendly.
that's probably already gonna happen.
Yeah, true.
I don't think
Just
we,
your name to tell it. Come on.
I don't think we have, do we have any podcasts that are monetized?
Yeah.
The only one that
The ones where we don't
like,
talk about dick.
realistically.
Oh yeah, and you guys are like so insistent about talking about something dick related.
No. Realistically, the only ones that are actually demonetized, the only one that is demonetized, like the only fucking one, is the one about Mr. Beast, and that's it. Everything else is
Incredibles
fine.
2 start Elastigirl is thick. Why that's a good thing? What
Yeah.
a fucking terrible article. Like, have you seen the article saying there's like a Vice article saying Thanos is daddy and here's why or some shit like
He
that.
is.
Oh my
They call
god.
it Thanos.
Oh no,
thing.
I'm not disagreeing with it. But
Yeah,
what-
exactly.
What a non-article to make, eh? It's so like
They were like-
boring.
There was like an actual Twitter moment about Thanos being thick, and I don't know how to feel about
He
it.
is thick.
He is, but it's
He's
a
a
Twitter
thick
moment.
boy.
I feel like more
What
now
else do
so
you
than
expect
ever.
from a Twitter moment?
News.
People dying.
No.
Look, anyway, I feel more now so than ever people are like getting real horny for cartoon characters. Like,
Oh, I reckon it's always been a thing, eh?
so why are there articles about it now?
Oh, because it's been more accepted, eh?
Yeah.
Like, think about it, like 4 years ago, what were articles on? I don't know, fucking budget deficit and all this boring shit. And now,
that sounds important.
And now,
It is important, but
And now if PewDiePie fucking coughs in like an offensive way, there's like 5 people, mate. Like if you type in PewDiePie, go on the news tab on Google, it'll come up with a bunch of shit about him. Like people
Yeah.
are so. It's because old media is so much less relevant now, like TV and shit. It's all the online shit, and a lot of weird stuff comes from online, and all the media like kind of gravitates towards that, and they make like articles on it and stuff. So yeah.
Lol losers.
So who's the hottest cartoon character?
Pyrocynical.
I mean, you're gonna say you're gonna say
Pyrocynical's up there.
you're gonna either say was it
Character.
what is the girl's name from
Like
Total
you
Drama
said,
Island?
Oh fuck you.
I don't think the goth girl from Total Drama is attractive.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's a bitch.
What about Danny Phantom?
I also think she's a bitch. I don't like her either.
Danny Phantom's a
Maybe
dude,
your
fuck.
goth
I mean,
chick fetish is
wait, no.
going away.
I like. Hold on, I like angry goth girls, right? But it has to be a certain kind of angry. You can't like you have to be more like Raven from Teen Titans.
What about the one from the Lego movie?
She was not goth. She was a hacker. There's a difference.
What about the one from the Emoji movie?
It's Wood Smash.
So these would smash it Lego.
No, I'd smash an emoji.
Oh,
Smash an emoji.
oh.
It's a yellow circle. Like a fucking Simpsons character.
So
They're all curves, you know.
Nothing but curves. Nothing but
They're all
curves.
curves.
Oh god.
I'm a fuck. I'm fucked.
Fucking
Yeah.
disaster. Walking disaster of a podcast.
I'm a hot
I swear to
mess.
God.
So you try to be like, I'm not a furry, but I would fuck that emoji.
Okay, I'm not like, people always are like, oh, Diesel's a furry. Oh, Diesel's this. It's
'cause he is.
I'm none of these.
I know you're a furry. Shut up.
That's why it's funny.
Does it feel nice to have those comments directed at someone else at the table?
It's great. It's really.
I'll spare you for now.
Thank you.
Same.
I appreciate it.
We got questions like that, by the way, and I deliberately didn't put them in there. But, you
We've
know.
all spared you. So now we're going to talk about taking painful pisses.
I
What are you talking
mean,
about having chlamydia for?
I don't know, Diesel's idea.
Oh, the
somebody
videos-
was just like,
the
oh, we need
video's
a dick
definitely
topic.
demonetized now.
That was me.
Right.
Someone was like, we need a dick
was
topic this
me.
episode, and then just say, oh, passing kidney stones. And I'm like, that's not funny.
How many kidney stones
Okay,
could you
so
pass?
do you want to know the fucking? Do you
Has
want to
anyone
know?
here passed a kidney stone before?
I hope not.
Okay, do you guys want
Like-
to know the fucking like story behind that topic though? So like,
Flooded toilet.
okay, so Niall, the fucking bathroom in Niall's bedroom flooded.
Hyojin flooded it.
And,
Where is she to defend herself? Where's she
I have
gone?
no idea.
Oh,
She,
okay.
like, left.
I just expected a shout like,
Wash it, me, cunt!
we were.
really distant both
we were like Niall was like convinced that like it was because she took a massive shit and didn't want to like fucking admit it
Yeah.
because she said that she peed, right? So it was like, did you just like sprinkle like fucking kidney stones in there or some shit? And that's how we got here.
kidney stones.
And that's when I came running outside.
I feel that anyone who passes a kidney stone needs a Purple Heart in honor.
Yeah.
Of just like.
I miss it.
You hit the wrong person! Under attack.
You want this?
Oh, I'll keep it as a memory of clearly being physically assaulted.
Yeah, I got physically
Do you
assaulted.
guys
You're welcome.
remember in Call of Duty World at War? Do you remember the achievement Purple Heart where you had to die 50 times?
Yes.
That's not a meme, that's a thing.
Yes,
It
I
was
know.
like
I
5
remember that.
gamer score and you got it by just being fucking gamed over and over. That's the equivalent of passing a kidney stone. They give you a Purple Heart if you... I think they give you a Purple Heart if you get discharged from the army with like grievous injuries. Like as a kind of, you know, like, hey, you got fucked up, but here's a medal
Is
for
it
it.
a Purple
eh?
Heart emoji?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Purple
shut
Heart
up.
emoji.
It's
You
like
should get a
text
Purple
the-
Heart for passing a kidney stone because I can't imagine, like, I think if they make another Saw movie, one of the traps should just be passing a kidney stone, and that's it. 'Cause it is-
Fortnite trap
what the fuck?
gives you a kidney stone.
Oh no.
You get slowly more crippled the entire game.
My
Oh.
god, Brandon.
That'd be horrible. man.
Well, they need more traps.
They'd still somehow make it kid friendly as well. I just don't know how they'd incorporate
113?
that. I don't know. They'd probably make the fucking kidney stone shuffle or something. I don't know, some kind of dance.
Kidney stone.
Kidney stone shuffle.
Well, you'd walk around like you got a fucking kidney stone, wouldn't you? So,
Like you're in the middle of passing a kidney stone.
He's a king.
oh Jesus! Just walk around like a fucking penguin.
Okay, we're gonna do questions now.
Questions?
Yeah, no questions. What?
Nothing.
I heard that.
You'll hear it in the podcast.
Penguin.
Nothing about it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you just said penguin with no context. That's
Yeah.
all.
That's
Okay.
something I would do.
Questions for Pyro.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so the first question is from @BoringLaura. What's the best meme?
The best meme is the sad frog, definitely. My phone cover right now is the sad frog. You can't get a better meme. I think the why you know meme is a good one as well. The funny Comic Sans dog as well. That's a great one. The Doge.
The
I'm trying to
Doge.
think of any others.
Comic Sans.
Oh my
Like
god.
Trollface is probably up there.
The famous
I don't know,
memes.
man. Like, if you want me to be serious, I can't think of a good meme because like they're all-
Despacito.
Despacito is not
it's
a good
not funny.
meme.
It's not funny. Like,
I'll have you know.
I don't.
Despacito is
It's the life
10
of
to 10 hilarious meme.
I think dank memes, like the dank memes subreddit, can be good
Dank.
sometimes because like, but the problem is a lot of them kind of just end up being the I'm 12 and going to hell for this,
Yeah.
and it's like just edgy cancer.
14.
It can
I'm
dabble
14
into
and
that.
this is deep.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I hope you like.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
You should be fucking like more appreciative of the Despacito meme because that's the life and blood of your subreddit.
True. Actually, yeah. The only. My subreddit's on life support and it's just been like pumped with Despacito memes. It should be just put to sleep at this point, in all honesty.
Set it
I,
on fire.
I can just like visualize
So
your
they can
subreddit
get-
in a hospital bed, just like
Yeah.
Despacitos, just
That-
fucking
that
pump
way-
like the music.
That way, the subreddit can be sent to the gamer living god.
Gamer living God, what's that?
God loves gamers.
Oh yeah, Jesus loves gamers.
Yeah, make sure the camera gets that.
So
This context.
You can't see it from here.
Nah, no
Our
visuals.
meme is to not give people context.
No visuals. No visuals. This will not be a Pictionary Well, this is a Pictionary podcast.
We've already done that. I just didn't make the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
So, this one's also from Laura. Why the name Pyrocynical?
I got asked this a lot. I don't even know myself. I know I got Pyro from the Pyro from TF2.
I thought you got it
TF2
from
was good. I have
Overwatch.
1,000
That
hours
was
in that game.
What'd you say?
I thought you got it from Overwatch.
What do you mean? I don't get it from, no, not from Overwatch. Fuck off. How do you get it? Yeah, Tracer kind of sounds like
How many
Pyro.
hours do you have in TF2?
TF2. Oh, mate. None on the PC, but on... This is a really sad story. Actually.
Yeah, it is sick. You can
So,
play it on the PC.
I used to play it a lot on the Xbox.
Orange box. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's awful.
But the thing is, they never updated the game. They were.
There's no skin in there.
I love Valve, but they were really fucking scummy about that. So what they did is they kept updating this blog saying, yeah, we're going to updating the console versions, TF2. We're going to be bringing hats, new guns, new maps. They never did, but they never said they wouldn't. So they indefinitely left it on like a cliffhanger, like we'll be doing something soon.
Yeah.
And that was back in like 2009 or some shit.
What if they just update it tomorrow? Like on the 10th year
Still-
anniversary?
The 7 people that still own
Wait,
the game.
TF2's 10-year anniversary tomorrow?
No, the fucking 10-year anniversary of the fucking post, like next year.
Oh, okay.
True.
I'm confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, they basically like gamed me, and I just never got a PC.
Get gamer
Just
boy.
waiting. But,
Yeah, I've played that game for so fucking long when I was a kid. Like I legit had nearly 1,000 hours in that game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Like I mained Scout most of the time, and that's why every decision I make in games reflects Scout as a fucking play style. Like Tracer, for example, I mained Tracer in Overwatch. In Fortnite, I always end up pushing people and
Yeah,
not playing.
I always,
defensive.
You die.
Yeah, and I get angry.
I always,
He's like, why did you guys follow me?
I always mained Pyro and Spy. Spy was so fun. Spy was one of those high risk, high reward kind of things.
Yeah.
I love that, but like after a while, people it kind of got unfun playing as Spy because on the PC you have like pickups like the Dead Ringer and shit. So like, do you remember that?
Yeah.
The Dead Ringer would be like you get killed, but then you'd actually come back to life or something like that. Right?
Yeah. What would happen is you would I shouldn't remember this, but I do. You would turn it on, and then if you got stabbed, a body would fall.
Yeah.
And then it would register as a kill, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't actually be dead. You would
Yeah,
just be
yeah,
cloaked.
yeah. But like, we never had anything like that as a Spy. We just had the basic shit. And it wasn't enough because obviously people having Pyro, they just fucking flame everyone because they were 12.
Yeah.
They couldn't like discern like friend from enemy. So like,
Well, I mean, that's what
because
you're
they were
supposed to
so no, but because they were so fucking stupid, it was actually genius plays.
Yeah,
And we got fucking gamed
as
every
Pyro,
time.
you're supposed to just fucking you're supposed to
Yeah.
tap everybody with fire.
We didn't have air blast or anything, you know.
Really?
No, we had nothing like that.
Wow, your
no,
life sucked
I
on
know.
TF2.
Mate,
I'm not gonna get any of this.
we had like 2-4, gravel, and hydro, and
Hey.
that was it.
That was like, go again. You are not good at this. Break my hand.
Do a bro fist. Do a bro fist.
Hey,
Despacito
fuck
fist.
you, Diesel. Fuck you.
Dude, bro.
What other questions? What other questions?
This is from Okay, wow, can you not? What are your favorite parts of LA so far?
Favorite parts of LA? The fact that you guys get sun for more than 10 seconds a year is amazing. And I'm already sunburnt to shit. Yeah, the weather's fantastic. Like the problem is with the UK, the weather is
Shit.
it's garbage. We don't. The thing is, everyone memes us and says, "Oh, you get rain every day. You get floods." It's like we don't even get a lot of rain. We get this horrible,
Just clouds.
Just
boring,
overcast.
mild. Yeah, overcast. Always fucking overcast. It's such depressing weather. And one thing I've noticed as well, your mood is really dictated by the weather to a degree.
Yeah.
When it's summer, I feel a lot better. I'm more productive. I've got more energy because you've got good weather. But when it's always fucking overcast and shit,
Yeah,
you're,
I
just
can see
more,
that.
you're naturally more drowsy and shit as well. I've noticed. So it's nice to get into a place where there's a lot of change for weather, and it's just I'm feeling more productive and stuff as well.
It was only cloudy like one day so far.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
even then, it cleared up. So.
What, yesterday?
No, actually, maybe it was yesterday.
Yesterday was cloudy till about midday.
Yeah.
Then the sun just fucking came out full force.
It was yesterday.
All right, so this one is from @memesfoundhere. Are you a thick boy?
I'm a thick boy. I used to be a thick boy. If you look at my face reveal, I look like a grease
I
pig.
thought you were gonna be thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're like.
I think Brandon's taken my spot with a thick boy, definitely. I don't think I'm a thick boy anymore.
Yeah, no, you were a lot like when I met you. You were a lot lankier than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
So, this is at ZenZet. Is being a YouTuber worth it? Which is an interesting question.
No. No, it is. It's a great experience. You get to meet people. You get to intertwine into what's the word I'm trying to use? You get to combine your leisure stuff you enjoy with your actual job, which is fucking amazing. Because one thing that's always difficult, and people will fucking die over this, is managing fun over profit is so difficult. You don't want to be in a job that you enjoy a lot, but you get fuck all money, and vice versa. You don't want to be in a job that gets you money, but makes you fucking depressed. YouTube has a great balancing point where you can do what you want and get paid for it, but there is a lot of variables as well. It's not like a dream job. I mean, well it is, but YouTube's weird because like
I don't feel like any dream job per se would be how anybody imagines it.
Yeah, it's like it's not as dreamy.
Everyone always thinks it's like being a YouTuber is the easiest shit in the fucking world, right? It's like all you do is make a video and you do fuck all the rest of the day or something like that.
YouTube's weird because like when you go to a lot of like conferences or you're with your fucking teacher and they're telling you about like good grades will get you a good job, like you can be a doctor or a dentist or YouTube is so off that path because you could get good grades and you're still not qualified in place because YouTube at this point, or like any kind of media entertainer, it's so saturated. The only way you could ever get big now is just by luck to an extent, I'd say. Like with me getting established, I'd say it was 99% luck. I was just right place, right time. And probably the same for you as well.
It also, I think it's more so.
Keeping it going is definitely, I'd say, some level of effort.
See, the way I see it is, it's like YouTube's just an algorithm, and it's something you just need to work with. That's pretty much it. I knew that. Algorithm. It was gonna happen.
Algorithm.
Algorithm. All you need to do is work with it in post, because like.
I love how I gave that deep speech and you were just like, it's just an algorithm, Dad. It's just an algorithm.
Because, okay, luck plays a factor if you don't know how to work it. But that's pretty much what it comes down to. Because, I don't know. I don't think a luck's a huge factor.
It is an algorithm, but I wouldn't even know where to decipher it because YouTube's own employees, they don't even know how to fucking
that's where the problem comes in. Because you need to work, like, you need to basically grow with it. And then you'll know what to do once you get farther down the line. Because I didn't know the really big details till like 2 years in.
Yeah.
So it's like it takes time to learn it, but I think it's just something that you can learn.
All right.
Thanks for laughing, assholes.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Dr. Algorithm.
I definitely agree with you, Brandon. Where it's like this learned skill really for the algorithm, because like comparatively speaking, a lot of like my friends have had like blow up videos, but for me it's been a lot more of a slow burn this entire time.
Yeah.
And I've just been like really like trying to nail down like what kind of titles work, which kind of thumbnails work. I'm not really looking for like the blow up video anymore. Obviously, like I won't lie, I'm envious, but like you just work on understanding
some people do get lucky with it, but like you can just push for it if you want. Like you don't need to solely rely on chance, like this happens.
It's like the number one thing is like you can't stop. Like some people will say, "Oh, I kept working at this, and then like I just stopped because it wasn't coming along." But it wasn't coming along because you stopped. Like you can't like I fucking like did shit for like a decade, like not like posting on YouTube, but like making shit, and then like for 6 years I would like upload stuff to YouTube, maybe even longer at this point. And like it was only like very recently, like start of this year, that I started seeing anything with it.
Yeah.
I think what's scary now is how like you were talking about that like when you were younger making your own shit, how like almost corporate YouTube's become, or media entertainment, because when we were younger we were all just fucking about like doing home videos.
That could also just be like us growing up.
Oh no, I'm talking more in the sense of like we did all the dumb shit as a kid, like dumb videos and stuff, but like you'd have people now that were our age then, and they've got their own fucking camera team,
like Lil Tay.
script team. Oh yeah, exactly. But like that's not, Little Tay isn't like an anomaly. It's such a common thing. Like it's been so like bastardized now.
Because people realize what works and what people want to see.
It's really scary though, how like so many people have their own take, because it's not the person in front of the camera. It's the 7 fucking people behind the camera organizing all of it. Like it's a company. it's really intimidating because I'm still doing it solo. I don't have an editor. I don't have like a team or a script writer, and I'm sure you guys don't, or maybe dabble with it. I don't know.
No, I have a cameraman.
Cameraman.
Yeah, and
fucking
editor.
sellout. This is
3 editors actually.
Same level as Little Tay, man. This fucking guy.
I mean, like
They'll get 5%.
I think like
just call it sellout podcast. Not even that much
I
anymore.
mean, like at most, like what we do is like sometimes we'll just talk to each other about shit. Like you, like all of
oh,
us.
that's
have talked
fine.
to each
Yeah.
other. It's like,
But I mean, like Little Tay's a good example because she's so young, and at that level, you know, she's fucking 9, and she's got all these like fully grown people. Like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna say this. Here's some. You need to act all arrogant and imposing, and
That's her teenage brother.
Yeah, like apparently her brother's the one doing this, and he's younger than all of us.
Oh, but the mom's okay to. The mom's
yeah,
totally,
of course. Like it's
Of
fucking,
course she okay.
The brother, it's a grey zone because he's probably around like our age, and he's still a bit of a fucking idiot at that age. But the mom is like, she's probably like 40 or something. It's like,
it's just
it's like imagine you're.
know at that
It's
age.
like he. It's fine for him to be a bit of an idiot at that age, but he seems like just fucking cruel to his 9-year-old little sister.
Oh, you're talking about the green screen stuff.
That video, like watching that actually made me fucking sick. Like that hurt to watch because like she's fucking.
Are you talking about the green screen?
Yeah, that one.
That was
I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
Yeah. But
Wait, was the meme about him running that channel Rice real or not?
Ricey? No, it's real.
He is right there.
I remember seeing that channel.
His Instagram is icy rice.
When I found out he was,
I was gonna
he the
put that in
brother.
my video, but I thought this is fucking bait. I'm not drinking the
It's
Kool-Aid.
actually him. When I found out that Ricey was the same person, I'm like, this dude's been like analyzing this shit for years.
Yeah.
He's been watching this. He's been waiting for something like this to happen.
That's
because it's
scary,
like
man.
because he like his whole thing was like, I'm a Rice Gum clone. I am literally Rice Gum.
Yeah.
He talked like Rice Gum. He acted like Rice Gum. He made shitty diss tracks like Rice Gum. Like his banner looked like Rice Gum. His logo looked like Rice. It was legit. He was just trying to be younger Rice Gum. That's all he was doing. So it's like when I found out it was that was the brother, I was like, yep, that's no fucking surprise.
Yeah, true. It is weird that people like they can be around on the site for so long that they try so many different angles. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just to like gain. It's like all these compilation channels like Fortnite Funny, cancer name, and you've got like Looper and Watch Mojo, and you know that
I hate those channels.
Yeah,
a lot of the time they'll clickbait somebody like Ninja, and they'll be like, "Oh, Ninja's opinion on Plank."
I just
that
hate.
clip's not even the video.
I just hate that they steal content without.
Yeah, and then they fucking
it's
make
like-
misleading shit too.
we credit, so it's fine. So if you took content for a commentary video, that's fine because obviously you're commentating over it, it's transformative. They just steal an entire fucking VOD from Twitch, and then
But
just
somehow
re-upload it.
they have less issues with copyright
I
claims.
know.
Like
I know.
seriously.
It's how what scares me most about those kind of like trend channels and like Fortnite compilation channels is how faceless they are. That they if they got nuked, they would just you'd have the same kid remake
A new
the
one.
channel. And just
Fortnite
spring
Funny
up-
2.0.
Yeah. I've noticed that like you've had Master Saint and stuff as well, and Sanando and Lispy Jimmy, and you know all these people doing clickbait videos. Like they've all got their own sub networks of other channels that do the same
Yeah.
shit. Like they're all syndicated, and they just as soon as they get taken down by YouTube,
They make
they'll
another
just
one.
pop up again.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking weed. They'll just never be fully gone because they have no. They have like
They-
if I set up a trend channel because like I've got a personality type, I'd get shit for it, and I'd have to like really try and explain myself. But because they're so faceless, they can just disappear, spring up. It's really scummy. I think anyway.
I think it is for the most part, unless
Nuts.
it's like
Yeah.
Fortnite Funny is like legit fucking cancer.
Fortnite Funny. Just
Like-
the name Fortnite Funny.
It's such an awful fucking channel
Yeah,
too. It's like
Fortnite Funny.
It totally was designed for kids. It's like, oh guys, did you guys see the Fortnite Funny video? Burger, like.
Fortnite Funny.
It's the fact that they take the revenue. If they didn't monetize their videos, I probably wouldn't care.
It'd be seen as innocent.
Yeah, but
But,
they
like, it's
clearly don't.
clearly
give-
for monetary
They
gain.
don't give a shit about Fortnite. They don't give a shit about Ninja or anyone else. They just want to scran as much money as they can, put it into their fucking SoundCloud rapping career, and then they'll just fuck off and do whatever. Scran.
They legit on their channel. They have a fucking option to donate them with PayPal.
Oh.
It's like softcore
And
Patreon.
there's fucking Fortnite Funny merch.
Are
you fucking
I'd say
kidding?
a PayPal is like a softcore fucking Patreon. Oh my god.
This art
that's
is
great.
probably stolen.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
Jesus.
Oh
It's
shit.
Raven
yeah.
art. Let's see, is there more?
Is that it?
That's
Fan favorite. It's the only thing.
One design.
No shit. It'll be the fan favorite.
It's the only one the fans can buy.
The fans of Fortnite funny.
Yep.
I think we're coming up on the end here.
Yep. Conclude it. Fortnite funny as fucking ass.
All right. With that being said, this has been Loudmouse, and we are your host, FPS Spattins and.
This is not
White.
the outro.
I don't know what we do.
You tell people to subscribe, follow, and leave a like. And
Can you all
rate
please
the
subscribe to
podcast.
Fortnite Funny? It's the best channel on YouTube.
What? We're not having you back on.
You can always come on pullover.
Hell
You can also listen to the podcast on SoundCloud and
Can you
iTunes.
do this outro at faster than 1 mile per hour?
iTunes.
All right, that's it. I don't think we have anything else. Oh yeah, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, loudmouse_. There you go.
Love you, Diesel.
I don't.